why did you run away?
I told you why I ran away. Because I was promised a vacation and I needed it. I was tired of Well, I was just tired out.
Oh, and do you feel tired often?
Yes.
Probably a vitamin deficiency.
I've got every vitamin from A to high C.
Darling, don't you feel just a teeny bit lonely? Don't you want to go back home, feel arms around you, clutching you tightly and hugging you closer and closer? Doesn't that remind you of something?
Yes, an octopus.
Don't you want to tell me your name, dear?
No.
Someone will be very worried about you.
Nobody's worried about me.
Oh, that can't be true, dear. Everybody loves children. Well, we have lots of people coming here all the time trying to adopt children because they haven't any of their own. All these cards are from people who have been waiting a long time to adopt a baby. Any one of them would be glad to have a girl like you. So don't you think your own folks appreciate you?
No.
You take care of her, Mrs. Bruce. I'll check the police reports. Most likely get a call for her. She's a valuable piece of girl to be gandy dancing around by herself.
Come along, dear. I'll give you a nice little room up front all by yourself. We'll treat you just as if you were at home.
You do, and I'll make a lot of trouble around here.
And my men have this whole city closed off. Every station, ferry, bridge, and tunnel. So now all we have to do is sit tight.
You don't suppose she could have gotten out of the city already, do you?
No, a minnow couldn't go through us.
We're looking for Doris, and he goes fishing.
She always talks about living in a small town. Maybe that's where you'd better look.
Where? This country is full of small towns. Do you want me to search all of them?
Certainly not. Just search the one she's in. You've got to find her.
Yeah, or she doesn't eat.
Neither do you. Or you.
I'm not hungry.
Mrs. Bruce is right. I guess a child does need a home.
Darling, don't look like that. It isn't so bad.
Isn't it? Do you realize that for 3 years now, the only thing that's come between us is golf? Do you realize how long I've wanted you to quit being a golf pro? And when you finally do promise, what happens? You don't even give me a fair shake.
But I tried, didn't I? I couldn't help it. The job folded on me.
Sure. But instead of trying something else, you made a beeline for the country club. Because that's the easy way.
Oh, honey, what's so wrong with golf? Why, Daniel Boone here is what got us married. He never misses. The $500 I won in the tournament is what we got married on.
I'm not against golf, but you're wasting yourself, and you're wasting my hopes for you.
Oh, why should I want a desk job in an office?
Because it would have some future to it, and it would give you a chance to show your capabilities.
You just want me to sit around all day on my big swivel chair. I don't like that. Oh, honey, you're just tired. When you feel better,
I'm
why...
sick and tired, and I'm licked. This time we're off the fairway for fair.
Oh, look, we've gotten along this way, and there's no reason why we can't go on. Now, where are you going?
You persuaded me last year and the year before. But this time, no, I'm not going to be a legally wedded caddy any longer. I'm leaving.
But we just moved in.
You and Daniel Boone will have to get along without me. You don't want a wife anyway. You just want a golf bag with a nice figure.
All right, but you don't have to go, I'll go. You're not going to say I drove you out of the house.
But you did. You did it with your little mashy niblick.
It's not a mashy niblick, it's a pirate. Probably one of the neighbors wanting to welcome us to town.
Well, tell them it's a very nice town and we spent a lovely day here.
Oh, hello. Are you Mrs. Winters?
Yes.
Well, I just came from the orphanage.
Oh, but I don't understand.
Well, didn't you apply for a child? Adopting one, I mean?
Yes, but a baby.
Well, here I am.
You should have hurried. You've grown a bit on the way over.
You mean I'm too old?
Well, you're pretty big for a high chair.
Come in, dear. Sit down.
Well, why didn't the orphanage call us and prepare us?
Oh, Mrs. Bruce wants us to get acquainted first, without any outside interference. Oh, this is a beautiful house. You must be very happy here. It looks so cheerful and, well, like it's lived in, you know, like a home.
What's your name, dear?
Doris?
Doris what?
Well, I'd like it to be Doris Winters.
And how old are you?
I'm 14, going on 15. It's just that I'm wearing these childish clothes.
Oh, well, has anyone ever wanted to adopt you before?
This is the first time I've left the orphanage.
Excuse me a minute, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. She's practically a grown-up.
But she's the sort of...
So pathetic. Never been out of the orphanage before.
Do you want it?
Well, do you?
We've got to keep her for tonight anyway.
And for one day.
Or even a couple of days. Means so much to the kid.
Well, we could even keep her for a week. Just to make her happy, I mean.
Yeah, just to make her happy.
Doris, I think you better take off your coat.
Oh, you mean I can stay?
Uh-huh.
I'll be just as good as a little baby. Honest, I will. I'll help with the dishes and everything.
Oh, but first I think there better be some dishes. I'll start dinner. You must be starved.
You're very good.
Thank you. Would you like to try it?
May I?
Sure. Only watch out for the furniture. Yeah, you're not so bad yourself.
Thanks.
Sure, right stance, nice timing, natural golfer.
Really?
Sure, a female pro. That's an idea. Ann, I could make a great golfer out of her in no time. We could play exhibition matches and make all kinds of money.
Playing golf? Oh, but that's just for fun. Golf's a game.
Not the way I play it, baby. Why, no time at all.
Steve.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I want you to go to the store and get a couple of extra lamb chops.
Sure. We start our baby out on meat.
Let me go, please.
But you don't know where the store is.
Just tell me. I'll find it.
No, I'll go.
The orphanage rules are very strict about that. I've got to be helpful and obedient and run errands and, well, anyway, I want to.
Well, it's 3 blocks down that way and just around the corner.
You sure you won't get lost?
I'll never forget how to get back here. My name is Doris Winters. Don't you dare look at me that way.
What did you say? Hey!
Hey, why don't you watch where you're going?
Will you give me a ride, please? It's practically desperate.
Sure, hop in. But where can I take you?
Oh, home. Only I don't know exactly where it is. You see, I'm new here.
Oh, don't you know the street, the number, or anything?
No.
I'll have to drive you up and down the streets, I guess.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that's the best way to find it. What's your name?
Jimmy Arnold.
Mine's Doris Winters.
Well, that means I won my seat for football.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Maybe next year you'll play well enough to get a name.
It stands for Canberry. I put over the winning touchdown in the game with Galesburg. We beat them 20-19.
Oh, that's a beautiful score.
Look for your house, will you? I can't be riding around town with a strange woman. Say, if you're a woman,
Why, certainly.
well, then you ought to have a woman's intuition.
All women have it. That's what makes them know they're right, even when they aren't.
Well, I got a problem. It's a girl named Elaine Sterling, and I want to take her to the junior prom with me. Only there's a Ronald Stacy, and he's got a roadster twice the size of the chariot I got. Ah, but is he a drip? He's a drizzle of the first water. And maybe she's going with him.
You mean she's trifling with your affections? Have you asked her yet?
Well, yes and no. Every time I get near her, my tongue gets kind of pigeon-toed. Anyway, I think she's stalling me.
Why don't you, well, get another girl to go with you?
I don't want just some mud hen. Now, Elaine, she's a real bundle bunny.
What's that?
That's a bundle bunny, a snuggle pup, a beetle. She makes my heart act just like a yo-yo.
I hope you'll be very happy. There's my house. Well, thanks.
Say, we've been past this place 4 times. It's right next door to my house.
It is? Why, that's practically the hand of Providence.